Okay, so once again, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday to everyone. My name is Dale. Your correspondent for Entertainment News Portal. And this afternoon, we're lucky to have one of the phenomenal women who's competing for Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the empowered and phenomenal queen from Cavite, Miss Billy Hakenson. Hello, Billy.
Hi everyone! Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Monday na Monday. Papakabahin
Yeah.
tayo ni Sir Dale. But yeah, thank you for being here. Sana maraming
Chill lang.
manood.
Yeah. Okay. So Billy, um, to start our conversation, ayun, let me remind our audience who's watching us today, just leave your questions. If you have questions for Billy, just leave it on the comment sections of our live. And if you want a shout out, wag ding mag-atubiling magpa-shout out. Just write it down on the comment section. And if you have a message para kay Billy, just leave it there on the comment section and I'll be reading it for Billy. Okay? So Billy, please introduce yourself first to everyone.
Okay, so my name is Kimberly Hakenson, but I would prefer people to call me Billy. I am 25 years old and I'm representing the province of Cavite for the Miss Universe Philippines 2020. So,
Okay. So that's Billy. So your surname is Hackenson.
yes po.
Is it of what descent?
My papa is half British and he's half Filipino, so technically latak na lang ako and I don't really have the half British thing going on for me. So,
Pero Pinay na Pinay pa rin.
yes po.
Okay. Sige. Now tell us, I need four answers here. Who is Billy as a daughter, as a
Okay.
sister,
hmm
as a friend, and as a girlfriend?
As a daughter, I'm a rebel, pasaway, as my mom used to tell me. I'm the eldest of three, so medyo experiment child ako, and being a rebel and hard-headed is very difficult because I want specific things to be done in a specific way. So medyo nagka-clash kami lagi ng mom ko. Pero after finishing college, after proving myself to them that I can do it, that my goals are laid out very well for me, and um, I proved to them that it was worth it, and now they're actually sort of proud of it, I think. For my as a sister, um, medyo malayo yung gap namin eh, kasi the youngest is my sister. I think she's 18 now. Hindi sure. Medyo hindi kami ganun ka-close, pero we try. Kasi as early as 16, 17 years old, I started living alone. So medyo malayo ako sa kanila. And then after that, I started working for PAL and then for Cebu Pacific. So mas napalayo kasi mas naging independent ako.
Okay.
What else was that? Girlfriend and friend, no?
Friend and
Um,
girlfriend, yes.
as a friend, I'm very loyal, but um, I would do everything in my power to help and support a friend. But if you do something wrong, trust me, I will not be there to help you out. And um, alam mo yun, I will not push you to do specific things na alam kong it's not going to be good for you. And as a girlfriend, I think I'm pretty loving. I think. Medyo patwitam siguro pag in love and with the boyfriend. Pero with other people, medyo I try to be intimidating. But with boyfriend, siguro pa baby, ganon.
Mm. Okay, so you're the eldest, middle, or bunso?
I'm the eldest.
Oh, the eldest. So how is Billy being the ate?
Ah, so yeah, as I've said earlier, medyo malayo yung gap ko sa kanila. 7 years, I think. So me, brother, and then the youngest is sister. So silang dalawa, 1 year gap lang. So mas close sila. They're technically like twins. So I sort of l- um family-wise, medyo mapag-isa ako and I'm with my books. But as much as possible, try to be helpful with the school stuff and the likes. But we're not really showy in terms of affection sa isa't isa.
Okay. You mentioned a while ago that sometimes you do have parang misunderstandings with your mom.
Yes.
Um, I just want to know what is the most should we consider the most stubborn thing you've done?
Um, sobrang dami. Oh my God, where to begin? Siguro, when I was 15 years old, I was scouted to be a model, and my parents didn't want me to push through with it because I'm going for college at that time. It's pretty young for 15 years old, but I started school at a really young age. But I really wanted to pursue it. I really wanted to do it because it made me feel pretty. And before, I was actually bullied in school. Um, I was super thin. I never considered myself as pretty, or I wasn't confident enough. But then someone scouted me to be a model, and it gave me such an impact and such big hopes. And that internally meron ka sa sarili mo na, I'll show you guys what I can do. You're bullying me right now, but sooner or later you're gonna pay for it. Mayroong revenge
Hmm.
sa isip mo. Pero your parents knows what's best for you, but we came to compromise. I did the modeling gigs, pero I have to study. So naging dean's lister ako para ma-pursue ko yung modeling. So kailangan balance. So yun.
Okay. Okay. Sige. So you studied BS in business administration at St. Dominic College of
Mhm.
Asia. So
Yep.
dito lang sa Bacoor, no?
Yes.
So what made you decide to take this course? Do you have a plan of putting up your own business someday?
Um, Honestly, my first degree was tourism, but I wasn't happy with it. So I transferred to St. Dominic to study marketing, but still I wasn't sure. Those times when you're not sure what you're doing, you just do it. But I thought marketing kasi in any fields, business, tourism, kahit anong fields or businesses yan, marketing will be there. It's a way of life. Facebook, you're marketing yourself, such things. So I dealt with marketing na lang, sabi ko. And then after that, I worked for PAL. So medyo hindi ko rin siya nagamit. Pero maybe
Okay.
someday soon.
So, yun, from business administration to flight attendant, paano yung naging shift doon? What made you decide to, from business ad, then you decided to become a flight attendant?
I actually worked, nag-intern ako sa PAL, sa HR department. So I know the people inside. I get to be friends with them, and then they asked me if I would want to someday pursue a career in as a flight attendant. And it never really crossed my mind. Medyo hindi ko talaga siya bet because I really wasn't sure of what to do with my life back then. I was only 19, I think. So still very young, so unsure. And yeah, they told me that I'm very much qualified to be a flight attendant. So I did it. But yeah, and now I'm currently with Cebu Pacific.
Okay. Sige. Now, what is the most fulfilling part of being an FA or flight attendant? Ano yung pinaka-fulfilling doon for
Um,
you?
I would have to say passing the training because to be a flight attendant, you have to go through 3 months of rigorous training. It's really hard. You have to pass certain exams, which is let's say it's over 100 items. If you have three mistakes, that's already considered failed. So mahirap talaga siya. And every day you have an exam and you have to memorize so many stuff and everything is going on in a very fast pace. So that's the proudest moment of my life, I think, in terms of
So,
being an FA.
from fulfilling part, punta naman tayo dun sa most exhausting or tiring part. Ano ba yung hindi namin alam sa mga FA na dapat naming malaman na ano lang ba siya, 'di ba? Kasi pagka sinabi mong FA, makita ng mata maganda to, laging poise ganyan. Ano yung pinaka-exhausting and tiring part sa pagiging FA?
I think the most exhausting part is the fact that we are underappreciated. Like most of the time, like every day you wake up feeling refreshed, feeling motivated to fly and to serve, and you have all these energy and love and care to give to passengers, but then it just doesn't get reciprocated. You don't receive the same amount of appreciation from them. So I think that's exhausting part. It's not really the work itself. So medyo emotional yung exhaustion na nararamdaman namin.
Mm, I see. Okay. Best place visited outside Cavite and Cebu, and why?
I would have to say Abu Dhabi. It's very underrated. Um, People would mention Dubai if you say Middle East, but I've been to Abu Dhabi twice, and I really love the place. It's underrated, especially on the first part of the year. So it's quite cold. The temperature is really good. Food-wise, medyo kailangan mag-adjust if your palate is Pinoy palate because they love their spices, and tayo we only stick to soy sauce and vinegar and salt and pepper. But there they have a lot of food offerings, and that's exotic for me kasi nga being a Filipino. So I think I would have to say Abu Dhabi.
Okay. Best place visited within the Philippines except for Cebu and Cavite.
Ilocos. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to
Why?
Ilocos 4 times and hindi ako nagsawa. Um, Ewan ko, the place is just very refreshing. The ambience, like yung old feeling niya, it's a good mixture of pagudpod is also very nice if you want to go to the beach side. Um, the vegan is also a nice change from the city buzz. So I would have to say Ilocos.
Okay. Um, I was surprised when I found out that you love doing the laundry.
Yeah.
So why is it that you are passionate of doing it?
I got it from my mom. So before, pag galit si mama, if she's mad about something, sometimes maybe because of my dad or because of us, she would do the laundry. Even the clean clothes, she will take it out and she would start doing the laundry. And then parang walang kakausap sa'yo kapag naglalaba ka. Mainly because ayaw nilang tumulong. So hindi ka nila kakausapin. So I got that. If I'm mad, if I need to restart or refresh my brain. If I need to think, I do the laundry. I think also the water helps. You know, the trickling of water, medyo, ano siya, therapeutic. So,
So would you
weird, no?
consider, since you have a passion on that, would you consider putting up a business someday, a laundry shop like that?
Alam mo, why not? Why not? Let's do a laundry shop and then I will cater to designers. I will dry clean their gowns and 'di ba?
Magandang
Partnership
idea
with
yan.
them.
'Di ba? Tama yun. At least, 'di ba? May client ka kagad.
Mm.
Okay, sige. So another thing that is interesting about you, which is also I really love, is your love for dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, meron kang beagle, ano?
Yeah.
Now what is it with the dogs that you really love about?
I'm not just a dog person, I'm an animal person. I love all animals. Before, it's kind of personal, but okay, let's do it. Um, my ex and I had a pet grooming salon. So pareho kaming pet lover. So, ayun. Puro aso yung hinandle namin. Halos 13 dogs siguro yung naging alaga ko before. Including yung sa family ko, sa family niya. So, medyo marami. Doon ako naging attached talaga sa mga aso.
Okay. Now, what is your message to people who intentionally or unintentionally hurting stray animals? Di ba minsan yung mga aso like that, yung mga pusa, minsan pagka may dumaan sa isang property or what, biglang babatuhin, like that. What will be your message to those people?
One thing that separates our race from these creatures is that we have empathy and sympathy. And this thing, these things should be practiced. And to show our humanity side, dapat gamitin natin yon. So whenever you see a stray dog, stray cat, if you cannot take good care of them, then just let them be. Don't there's no need for you to hurt them. Like is it gonna make you a better person if you hurt them, if you deprive them of at least the comfort of sitting there under a shade and you shooing them away. What's it gonna do to you? Nothing. So just practice your empathy and sympathy. The world needs more people to take care of it. So I think that's gonna be my message for them.
Yes, tama naman. Tama naman talaga. Nakakaawa din eh. So kung di mo naman, wala ka namang gagawin or wala naman, di mo nang papakainin or what, hayaan mo na lang.
Hmm.
Okay? Now, you also love to cook.
Yes.
And so do I. Sobra. Yan ang pinaka-pinagkakaabalahan ko ngayong quarantine minsan.
'Di ba? Kaya
So,
nananaba tayo, lago tayo kay ating lago tayo
yes.
sa coach.
Yes. Pero ang Caviteños are known for being one of the best in culinary.
Mhm.
And what is your personal recipe or what Cavite dish is your specialty?
Well, the thing is, Cavite doesn't really have a specific type of food that really originated from us. Usually, we just have versions of food. So let's say longanisa. Vegan has longanisa. Cebu has its own longanisa. Same with Cavite. Imus has its own longanisa. So medyo it's on the garlicky and salty side. It's not as sweet as the other longanisa. But if I were to cook, I would have to stick to tahong because doon kilala ang Cavite. So
Yeah,
Bacoor
talabata
side,
ho.
Talabatahong. So maybe
And
lemon
bagoong.
butter. Oh, bagoong. Pero I'm allergic, so it's a no.
Ah,
Siguro lemon butter. Lemon butter, bagoong. No, sorry, tahong.
okay. How did you learn it? Yung cooking skills mo. Paano mo siya natutunan or meron bang nagturo sa'yo?
So, as I've said earlier, since I was 16, 17, I think I started living by myself. So I had to
Mm.
learn to cook. I was forced to do so. But when I was still studying tourism, I had a few culinary subjects and I fell in love with it. Now I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to study and to learn Indian food, Indian cooking, because my boyfriend is Indian.
Okay. Now, if you're going to choose only one, will it be doing the laundry or cooking and why?
Um, I would have to say cooking because as much as I love to do the laundry whenever I'm upset, it doesn't provide much nutrition for my body, so I would go for cooking.
True. Okay. Sige. Now, if the entire team of ENP will visit you, one day, bigla lang kaming bumisita,
Mm-hmm.
6 lang naman kami. Um, ano yung maihahain mo sa aming putahe?
Mm-hmm.
Preferably 3 main dish and 2 desserts.
Three main
Ano
dish
yun?
and two desserts. I would start with my salad. I will make you my kani salad because 2 nights ago I prepared a Japanese feast for me and my jowa. So I would have to say kani salad muna. And then let's go for shrimp, spicy shrimp pasta. And
Wow.
then, and then siguro baked chicken para may protein. Tapos for dessert, uh, lumpia na is that with langka and mango? What do you call that? Turon. Turon for
Turon, yeah,
dessert.
turon.
And siguro mango graham float.
Wow. Yummy. Sige nga,
Okay lang
ayun
kayo
na.
pupunta.
Ayan. After quarantine, pag-meetingan namin yan. Okay, sige. Uh-huh. So, you have a boyfriend at the moment. Now, what is the
Yeah.
ideal man or guy for Billy Hakenson?
Um, I never actually had a type or an ideal man per se, but he has to be supportive. He has to have an open mind because I am a very weird and different person. My points of view are quite strong, and I need someone who is mature and secure enough to understand it. So luckily, I found him.
Okay, sige. Now, before we proceed with the other questions, basa muna tayo ng mga comments
Go.
from our live. Okay, from Amrish Meta. Hi. Okay, from Antoinette Gakayan. Hello, Miss Billy.
Hi po.
And we have Melvin Tan.
Oh,
Hi
Melvin Tan.
po.
That's a very familiar name. I see his name all the time.
Yes. Hi po, Miss Billy.
Hi po.
How are you?
Doing great. I'm kind of bored, but Entertainment News Portal is keeping me sane through this interview.
Then we have John Lemuel Ninyal. Hi, Billy.
Hi, Sir
Hi.
John.
We love you from Cebu. One of my
Oy,
favorite,
sus.
one of my favorite to win Miss Universe Philippines.
Thank you, Kaayo. I hope you guys are doing well.
From Brian May, go Miss Billy Hakenson. Lavan.
Thank you.
Again from John Lemuel Ninyal. Do you have a camp working with you?
Yes po, I'm with Aces and Queens.
Okay. Next, we have, again, from John Lemuel Ninyal. What is your advocacy and what's your favorite part in the pageant?
Okay, so it's still too early to say which part I prefer within the
Yes.
pageant kasi konti pa lang yung activities na nagawa
Mm-mm.
namin. But so far, I really enjoyed the runway challenge, the
Mm-mm.
200-meter runway challenge. That's my favorite part so far. My advocacy, it started when I was with another pageant. So way back when I was 16. I used an acrostic for it. It's WIN. W for women empowerment, I for individual advocacies, and N for nature and wildlife preservation. So it's these three seemingly unrelated advocacies are actually very much related, and it is my goal and my passion to let people know how these three are related. So maybe I can deal with this on a more personal level if you guys can hit me up if you're interested. Kasi medyo mahaba.
Okay. Okay. We have, si Kuya Peter Pe. Hello, Billy.
Hi, Sir Peter.
Okay. From Brian May for Miss Universe 2020.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Another from, okay, eto. This is interesting. From John Lemuel Ninyal. Aside from you, who's your top five for Miss Universe Philippines?
My top five. That's a really tough question
Yes,
because,
actually, but interesting.
yeah, I do have some people in mind. Um,
Okay.
I have Pauline Amelinks of Bohol. I have, oh my God, ang hirap. I have Sandro Lemonon of Taguig. I have Albay Paula Ortega. She's actually a very close friend of mine. I have, of course, the front runners. I have Eliza and Michelle.
Okay. Sige. Sana yung... Okay. Let's have... Nag-ano kasi yung live. Wait lang. Okay. Mm-hmm. Advocacy, yes. Tapos na yan. So, ayan, may tanong dito. I know this is somehow, eto napanood ko kasi ito sa isang interview. This is somehow annoying to you. What do you call this? What's that? Will you compete? Ayun. Will you compete with your short hair?
Um, I think so. Why not? I mean, it really brings out my personality, and if
Yeah.
the organization allows me to do so, and if they see it fit, then I will compete with the short hair. I
Okay.
mean, the
Hopefully,
reigning queen has a short hair, so
yeah. Hopefully you didn't find it annoying. It's from our
I know it's
audience.
fine. Yeah.
Okay. Sino pa? Okay, from John Lemuel. Seeing this live interview may laban sa Miss Universe closed door interview part. Hmm. Beauty and Brains.
Ano ba yan? Nakakakilig.
Okay, sige. Eto. Next question from my list. How did your family deal with the ashfall during the eruption of Taal volcano?
Yeah, that's
Kasi di
actually
ba,
a very terrible
nasa
part
14
because
kilometer radius sila, di ba?
yes, they're part pero hindi sila umabot sa I think they're around 17 kilometer radius sa Silang. Um the thing with my mom is she's a very strong woman. Like she takes care of the household really well. And meron kami kasing sari-sari store. So she
Mm.
kept it open for people kasi nga ang hirap, it's hard to go around. So even during quarantine, she does everything to her ability to help out the neighborhood. So the house itself, it's stable. They could cope up with any um storm or the asphalt, kaya nila mag-survive. But with my mom there, it's a really big impact. She's a Wonder Woman, I tell you.
Okay. Next is, eto na. I saw your post sa Facebook where you have Shakira and J-Lo performing. Okay? And your caption there is you miss performing. Ano to? Parang do you really idolize J-Lo?
Who doesn't? I mean, look at her. She's 50 something years old or 50 years old, and that body and
Timeless.
that face. Oh my God. Who doesn't? But yeah, how far did you look at my Facebook? That's very impressive. But yeah, I love dancing. That's one of my
Oh,
talents.
dancing.
Love to dance.
So, if you are in a video hub or like that, you always click J-Lo music and
Yeah, I do.
okay.
If you ask some of the girls, whenever we get ready for a photo shoot, let's say yung headshot photos namin.
Mm-mm-mm.
So sometimes it takes a long time. The waiting time is really long. So what I do is I play some J-Lo music, some throwback music, some Jenny from the Block. And yeah, it just keeps all the jam and energy high. So
Okay. Sige, alis na tayo doon. So aside from you love listening and dancing to the tune of J-Lo music, you've mentioned that you do beatboxing.
yes,
Okay.
it's one of my hidden
Pwede ba kayo
talents.
pwede ba kayo makadinig kahit bahagya lang?
Yeah, let's remove my lip gloss. Para it's
Okay.
easier.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to do her beatboxing, Miss Billy Hackinson.
I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I'll just do this. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
I don't
That's
even know how
very
it sounded.
nice. That's very nice. Actually, you are I think second queen, I mean strong contender na from a pageant, from a national pageant na nakita ko or na aware kaming lahat na you have a talent in beatboxing. Way before we have Queenie Rich Reman
Yes, yeah.
who became Miss World Philippines 2012. And nag-trending siya noon when she did a talent in Miss World na nag-beatboxing siya.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Actually, she was my inspiration, actually. I met her when I was 16. She was one of the judges, I think, for Binibining Universidad. That's my very first pageant. And I was able to talk to her and sit in with her, and I asked a few advice from her. And yeah, she's my main inspiration for beatboxing.
okay, let's go back do sa mga comments natin. Sige, okay. Mhm. Okay, what is the from Hans Daven Schmidt? What is the best lesson you have learned with the pandemic that we are facing right now?
Whew. Hi, Hans. Medyo mahirap yung question, but let's see. The best lesson I think is that we should not take things for granted. Um, we go about with our lives, with our jobs, and we do our normal stuff without realizing that these things are not permanent. Jobs aren't permanent. The things that we used to enjoy are not permanent, and we should look into ourselves and find something that will ground us, will put us into a peaceful state of mind, into a happy place, so that we don't have to depend on all these things around us. I think that's one of the best and most important lessons that I've learned during this pandemic.
Yes, that's a good point. Lahat ng mga tawag dito, mga cherish natin, di ba? Trabaho,
Yes.
mga... I think it's time now, since we're stay home, it's time to spend quality time kung sino yung makasama mo sa bahay.
Or probably
Okay?
just with yourself.
Yeah. Explore, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay, from Sir Melvin Tan again. You're so pretty, Miss Billy. Hope to
Thank you, Sir
see you in
Melvin.
person too. Okay, from John Lemuel Linyal, Q&A. What women can learn from men?
What us women can learn from men? Um, Actually, a lot. And evidently, women have been learning from men, but I cannot say the same for men. Um, Women have been underappreciated, which is why we have been fighting for women empowerment. But I think we will get there someday soon.
Okay, sige. Now, from Brian May, do you sing? Sample. A while ago, she mentioned that she loves listening to Beyonce and watching her performance. So, magsasayaw na lang daw siya.
Oh
Okay?
my God! May
Okay,
talent fee na yon pag sumayaw
from
ako.
Brian May again, well spoken, perfect for Miss Universe 2020.
Thank you. Salamat
Okay.
po.
From John Lemuel, amazing talent. Maybe he watched the way you beatbox a while ago.
I hope you enjoyed, Sir John. You're very active. I love it.
Okay, from eto. Mhm. Okay, from Brian May. If you will win Miss Universe Philippines, how will you do the short time? How will you do with the short time preparations for the international competition?
Well, considering that I started my preparation since January, it's not really a short time. The thing is, if you are going to compete in a specific pageant, even if it's a local level, you have to set in your mind that you're going all the way. You're giving your 110% so that in case you be sent to the international pageant, you know you're ready. So I don't think those 2 months, if it's gonna happen in December, will matter because you know that you prepared well enough.
Okay. From Hans David Smith. Thank you for answering my question. Very articulate. Keep it coming.
Thank you,
Okay.
Hans.
Sige. So we're done with the beatboxing. Okay, eto. Yung beauty mo kasi, it's somewhat familiar. Eto may mga nagsabi na nitong vlogger before. It's somewhat familiar to an elegant alta contrabida of a series or a movie. Okay, so if you will receive an offer in the showbiz industry, what role would you like to portray and why?
Um, Honestly, it never crossed my mind. I don't see myself acting and all. I mean, I'm being honest, but if the opportunity arises, why not? Let's try it. If I were to choose a role, um, given my resting B face, siguro nga baka kontrabida role yung kababagsakan natin.
Kababagsakan talaga. Okay, now, if you are the leading lady, who would you like to be your leading man and why?
Ooh, huh. Hoy, ang hirap. Siguro let's go for Papa P, I think.
Yeah, Papa P. Okay, why
Oo,
Papa
para
P?
classic tayo, OG. OG Papa P. Well, he's like hot daddy. So I don't think I should be saying all these things.
Okay, okay lang yun, no problem. Eto naman, kung magiging kontrabida ka nga, ayan na, kontrabida ka na, sino
Okay.
gusto mong apihin? Sino gusto mong
Hoy,
apihin actor or actress? So, sino yung gusto mong gawa ng pagiging kontrabida na
grabe
actor
sa
at
ape.
actress?
Siguro si ano na lang, si Miss Liza Soberano.
Wow.
It's not because I'm acting. I'm actually very jealous because she's so pretty. That's why I'm gonna make ape.
And sa actor si Enrique.
Sa actor hindi, baka hindi ko kayanin pag si Enrique.
Hmm, okay, sige. Sige. Eto. One thing you've mentioned in an interview that I really love about is that make the world or the universe your own runway. What is your message to a girl who lacks self-esteem and who is afraid to come out?
Baby girl, I've been there. I have been in the exact same position. I'm not saying that you should pursue a career in modeling or a career in pageantry, but all I want to say is that whatever path you want to pursue, um, the right steps and the right opportunities will open up for you to gain that much confidence in yourself. But the first step will always be to believe in yourself, believe that you can do it, that you actually have it in you.
Actually, lahat naman yata dumaan sa ganyan. Even ako naman sa kulay,
Yeah.
sa
Uh,
skin color. Nakakaano lang, excuse me. Okay, nakakaano lang, minsan masakit kasi out of nowhere, bakit yon, 'di ba?
exactly. Like,
Bakit yon? Pero sabi ko, kaya ko namang kaya kong dalhin ang sarili ko. So, I'll just let it go and push on.
and you just have to lean in towards your positive sides, your strengths, and everything will fall into place.
Yes, definitely. Now, what makes a Caviteña a standout from the rest?
Whew. Well, Caviteñas are known to be matatapang or maldita or strong-willed, and I think
True,
starting off
true.
everything with that and then showing afterwards that you actually have a kind heart, a charming smile, and a very warm personality is the way to go and what sets them apart from other girls or other Filipinas. They are very um they can adapt to any situation well enough and yeah, brave ladies, brave modern women.
Yes, I agree. My lola is a Caviteña. Alam kong
Mhm.
gaano siya katapang. Okay?
Nakailang palo ng walis sa'yo ang lola.
Actually, hindi siya yung tipong namamalo ng apo. Actually, spoiled siya very spoiling siya sa apo. It's just ayaw niya ng may mang-aapi sa apo niya.
Ay, hindi talaga pwede.
Ganon. Yun, ayaw niya ng mga aapi sa apo niya. Now, eto na, sa ano na tayo, punta naman tayo sa journey mo sa pageantry. Who encouraged you or what made you decide to enter the world of pageantry?
When I was 16, I was invited to join a pageant. It's a collegiate pageant, and that's my very first time. And then I won. After that, I was sent to compete for Miss Teen Universe. It was in Nicaragua. That's my second pageant. I got until top 10, I think. And then after that, I took a really long pause. I thought that's going to be my retirement, but last year, my boyfriend encouraged me to join another pageant. And he said that he doesn't want me to have any regrets. So, yeah, I pushed through with it.
Can you tell us your experience during the Miss Teen Universe?
Ah, it's very different. It's very educational for me. I was only turning 17 then. I was very young, and it's my first time going out of the country. And it's really far, Nicaragua. So it was like 30 something hour flight, and I was really scared. It's my first flight. Pero um, I think I grew up so much during those 10 days in the competition. I was able to represent the country. I learned so much from different nationalities, from different girls, and it really gave the whole pageantry world a different light for me. So I never really liked pageantry to begin with. Parang I thought it was all, big hair, pageant parties, and it's not it's not something that I would wish for myself before. But then I came to really love it and enjoy it so much.
Okay. Now, come Miss World Philippines na. So, nakasama ka sa official candidates. Ano yung pakiramdam that time? In-announce
I,
yung number mo.
I
Galing
was
kayo sa taas,
really,
di ba?
yeah, I was really scared because I it was a really long pause. So from 2013 to 2019. So the trend changed, the type of walk changed, the styling changed, a lot of things evolved. So I don't really know if I can still keep up with the girls or with the trends. But yeah, it was all just a pleasant surprise. And at that time I didn't have a camp. I went for it as an independent candidate, but yeah, I was really surprised, and I'm really glad to have joined that pageant because I gained so many friends. One of them is Keisha Chua, um, Aura from Ormo, kaya medyo madami. Pero yeah, it was really fun.
Sino nag-convince sa'yo that time na go for Miss World Philippines?
The boyfriend.
Okay.
So I was actually
Si,
aiming for Binibini last year.
okay.
Yeah, but then my leave wasn't approved yet, so
Mm.
I just went for Miss World instead.
Okay. Um, what is the most memorable experience you had during Miss World Philippines?
It was actually all a blur. Medyo mabilis, it was a bit fast-paced last year, but I think it's our Zambales trip. So
Mm.
it was a lot of fun. We were able to relax, play by the beach, and tan a bit, just play around. We didn't take things seriously, but yeah, we just had fun that day.
Okay, sige. Punta muna tayo sa mga comments. Medyo ano na, dumami na uli ang nagko-comment sa atin.
Thank you guys. Keep it coming.
Okay. Sige. Salute to Team ENP. Okay, thank you po. Thank you for answering my question. Ayun na, nasa dabag na ka na. Ano? Mhm. Nice answer. Nice answer daw kanina from Brian May.
Thank you, Brian.
Kay si John Lemuel, true, alta talaga, very classy and gorgeous. Yes, very on point answers and truly inspiring. Okay. Question from Victor Frank Delgado. Miss Cavite, sino sa mga candidate ang gusto mong maka one-on-one sa MUPH 2020 finals?
Oh, wow. So one on one, you mean like top two? Um,
Maybe, malamang.
I don't really know all the girls that much, so I think I'm just going to go for the girls from my own camp. Um, I really want to see Miss Pauline Amelings of Bohol up there with me. If I will be given a chance, then yeah.
Okay. So we have here Samantha Alexandra Aligaen. Aligaen, tama. Go Billy, you look amazing. Supporting you all the way. Cavite.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, from John Lemuel, sinong favorite mong Miss Universe na sinong favorite mong past Miss Universe winners?
Hmm. Past Miss Universe winners, siguro I will go for Miss Pia Words back. not just because she's Filipina, but it's just very inspiring. Those three tries that she had to go through, it's for some people it will just make them give up or make them lose faith. But for her, nope, it's just a catapult for me to go further. You know, she doesn't see failure as a means to give up. So it's very inspiring, and it's unusual for a queen to go through that. And plus the very controversial coronation, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Not anyone can be as poised as she was before at that time. So it would be Miss Pia Wurtzbach.
Okay, a lot of people love Pia. Even
Mm.
I, kahit hindi ko pa siya na-meet in person, I love her. I love the way she love her supporters. Sobra. Okay? So, going to Miss Universe Philippines 2020, what made you decide? Ano yung deciding factor mo bakit ka sumali this year sa Miss Universe 2020?
I actually
Mister
never thought
Universe
about it.
Philippines 2020. Okay.
I never thought about joining actually. Medyo kinakabahan ako before because uh, I feel shy to submit another set of leaves for the company, from the company. Kasi parang kakatapos lang ng Miss World, tas magli-leave ka na naman to join another pageant. So I felt really embarrassed. But then I was invited by Sir Jim Ryan Ross.
Si Sir Jim.
Yeah, so he invited me to join Miss Universe Philippines, and the submission of entries and the auditions were already done, pero meron pang last few weeks of callbacks for the girls who will be submitted via anong tawag sa kanila, AP,
Accredited
yeah,
partners.
accredited partners of Miss Universe. So Sir Jim was one of them, and yeah, he submitted my name and nakapasa naman.
Now, anong feeling ngayon that you are already wearing the sash of Cavite?
um At first, I was very hesitant because it's not just a number. You're wearing a name of the province. So before, I would just wear a number and I don't really have to say the province. And if I do something wrong, then the province name will not be tagged along with it. But now I have to be very careful of everything that I do, everything that I post, because I'm dragging and carrying the name of the province. So medyo, it's a very heavy load to carry.
Okay. May nakita really ako doon sa ano mo, sa Facebook account mo about actually not only in your Facebook account pero meron din sa IG the 20 tulong sa residente. What is it
Yes.
about?
It's one of the donation drives that I'm supporting. It focuses on the town of General Mariano Alvarez in Cavite. It's one of the youngest town of Cavite. And turns out, medyo marami-rami tayong kababayan na nahihirapan sa pag-adjust with the pandemic and the quarantine. So as much as possible, we try to um, collect as much donations para makapag-provide ng relief for the people of GMA Cavite. So this is in partnership with Mr. and Miss GMA Cavite.
Okay, thank you very much for informing us about that. Um, Now, as a beauty queen and a candidate of Miss Universe Philippines, how are you utilizing your relevance and privacy during this pandemic or quarantine?
Um, I think relevance and privacies are both very different. These are two different topics. Privacy, I take it very seriously. If you can see through my profile, I am very cautious with whatever I post. I don't really go about social media. I'm not a fan of social media, but since we are in this situation and I am in the industry where we have to deal with social media, I have to do it. But if given the chance, I wouldn't want to. Um, but it's a big help, especially now that we can't really go out of the house. In my case, I'm currently living in Cebu, so I can't really go to Cavite and hand out relief goods and the likes. So the least I could do is to donate and start up donation drives, which I am doing in partnership with the GMA Cavite. and I am in contact with a few people from Silang. If they needed some help, then my mom could readily be available to help them out. So that's how I'm trying to be relevant at this time.
Yes, thank you for sharing that to us. Sir Jim Ryan Ross is already watching. Hello, Sir Jim. Thank you for watching
Hi,
with
Sir
us.
Jim. Yeah, I love him so much. He's very, very supportive of me.
Okay, now, what is your message to a little girl who longs for her frontliner mother?
Mhm. um, Baby girl, let's just call you baby girl. I am very proud of you. Um, you are going through so much, and I know it's hard that your mom is out there fighting this thing, this virus, and keep in mind that your mom is doing her best to help save the country, help save people, and keep it to your heart as an inspiration that when you grow up, you would do something as heroic, if not more.
Okay, so do you think pageants is still a relevant subject during this pandemic? Why or why not?
I think yes, it's as relevant as sports. It's as relevant as let's say basketball or boxing. It's a way of looking for something to deviate our minds from catastrophic events such as this. And we always look for people to look up to, and it's a platform for us to be a beacon of hope. So I think it is still very relevant.
Okay, learnings from this pandemic.
Yeah, as I've said earlier, I think it's that we should always we shouldn't take things for granted. So that's one of the major things. And yeah, try as much as you can to discover yourself. You know so much about your outside world, but we actually know very little of ourselves. So take this time to reflect and know a little bit more about ourselves.
Okay, what is your message to all the people around the world and to all the frontliners during this pandemic?
Yeah. First, to our frontliners, thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job, and we don't deserve this much care from you, but yet you still do it. Maraming salamat po, and keep it up. I hope you guys are doing well. And for the rest of the world, just hang on tight, and we will get through this. And I hope after this is over, we get to see our loved ones, we get to experience more things, appreciate more things, and apply our new learnings to the real world.
Okay, thank you, Billy. Now let's read some of the comments again. Okay, tapos na, pass. Miss Universe winners. Mhm. From Elver NB. Wow, Billy, I'm really rooting for her. Stay consistent.
Thank you po. Guys, let's all appreciate Sir Dale. Sobrang hirap ng ginagawa niya.
Mhm.
Host, and
Okay.
then admin, and then tagabasa ng comments. Sobrang
Yeah.
galing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. From Mr. Melvin Tan. Miss Billy, how tall are you?
Hi, Sir Melvin. I am 5'8".
And how old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Okay. Again from Elver. Wow, Billy, I'm rooting for her for the MUP. Stay consistent. We support you, Miss Cavite.
Salamat po. Keep it up. I hope you go through this journey
From
with me till the end.
from Sir Jim. I love you both. I love you po, Sir Jim. Thank you po for tuning in with us. Okay, from John Lemuel, OMG, you're in Cebu. When everything back to normal, let's hang out.
Let's do that. Oh my God. Hintayin lang natin tong
Yeah.
quarantine phase to be over.
Okay. We have a question here from Brian May. If your mom is old and she is a medical expert, will you allow her to be a frontliner?
Um, First of all, if my mom is a medical expert, I don't think I have anything to say about it because as stubborn, I mean, I am a very stubborn person and I think it came from somewhere and I'm pretty sure it's from my mom. She will not let me stop her if she were to become a frontliner for this pandemic. And if anything, I would just be proud of her. I would be worried, of course, it would kill me, but if she wants to do it, if she wants to help out, who am I to stop her?
Okay. From Victor Frank Delgado, Miss Cavite and Miss Bohol sa Final 2. Magandang laban yan. I'm excited.
Sana nawa.
Yeah, okay. Now, before anything else, this is actually one of my dream interview. Sabi ko noon, sana
Oh.
ma-interview ko to si Billy. Sana magkaroon ng chance. You know what? I just want to share my story. Bakit kita nakilala? Before, I don't know who is Billy Hakenson. I really don't know na I, kasama ka sa Miss World Philippines like that kasi we're admins of Eliza Perez that time. Then come the gala night. I remember the top model competition
Yes.
where you are wearing different creations from the different talented designers of the Philippines. So we're watching at the back. Kami mga pinayagan kami pumasok yung mga supporters. Although yung access ng ENT that time, andun si Arvin na. Andun na si Arvin sa loob. So andun kami sa likod, yung ilang mga supporters. Then tinanood namin yung ano yung rampay nyo on stage. Then you come out. Lumabas ka candidate number 40. And we are like, OMG, who's this? Oh, that short hair, that poise, that walk, OMG. Sabi ko nga, papasok to, gusto ko itong makita sa finals.
Mm.
Then after that, I had the chance to talk with Liza. So, nakausap namin si Liza. Liza, who is number 14? Who is she? Oh, that's Billy. And then, okay. Then, from that time, I checked your social media. I added you on the Facebook. I followed you on Instagram. Tapos nakita kita ng nag-aabang ka na yata ng Grab sa may Novotel. So, di na kita binother. Kasi parang, ano ka na, naka-ready ka ng, I think, hinihintay mo na lang yung sasakyan. So, sabi ko, okay, tsaka ko na lang siya i message ko na lang siya.
Oh,
Parang,
Sir Dale, you're so sweet. Oh my God.
yes.
Ah.
And one last question na lang. Marami din nagsasabi that you are considered to be the Kaci Fennell of this competition. Kaci Fennell is Miss Jamaica Universe
Yes.
2014. Yes. How do you react about that?
Um, of course, I'm very flattered. I follow her on Instagram along with Henio of Miss Vietnam. Because they're actually my pegs. I love their walk. I love how they carry themselves. But yeah, it's very flattering to be compared to her. I mean, she's a whole new different type of beautiful. Like she's a goddess. How fit she is, how she carries herself. It's very flattering to be compared to her. But yeah, thank you for noticing me during Miss World. Hindi pa rin ako makaget over. Medyo natitiri-eyed ako. Because I was very alone during
Well, actually,
my journey
right now
there.
I'm very overwhelmed kasi talaga ina-anticipate ko to. Sana talaga ma-interview ko siya. Sana talaga. Then, eto na. Kung ang Jamaica may Casey Fennell, ang Vietnam may Henny, why not the Philippines could have Billy Hakenson? Right? Why
Kinikilig
not?
ako. Hindi ko alam paano magre-react.
Why not, diba? Why not? Kung meron yung ibang bansa, kung possible sa ibang bansa, bakit hindi ang Pilipinas? Okay? Now, it's your time now to voice out your advocacy, what it's all about. And if you have a donation drive going on, it's now your time to promote it and your social media.
Okay.
Go.
So basically, I am aiming and fighting for women empowerment. And you can learn all about it through my Instagram account or simply message me if you really want to know all about it. And I am in partnership with Girl Scout of the Philippines. And as for the donation drives that I'm supporting, it's also in my Instagram. Feel free to just message me if you're interested in donating. We are still going through the drive. It's the GMA 20 donation drive. At least 20 pesos. It goes a long way. Collectively, it goes a long way. It can feed a family, and it will make you feel good about yourself that you didn't just stay home, watch TV, binged on your couch, and you would feel like you did something during the pandemic. So just hit me up if you want to. It's Billy Hackinson, both for Instagram and Facebook. So thank you guys for watching. I am really overwhelmed with the love and the support. I never saw this coming, and I hope you guys stay with me throughout this journey. Thank you so much, and I love you all. Thank
Okay,
you,
thank
Sir
you
Dale,
very
also. Salamat
thank you
po.
very much. Diyos ko, salamat, salamat, salamat. I feel so overwhelmed and sobrang delighted talaga ako ngayong araw na to. Now, for tomorrow, please don't forget to tune in because we will be having another live with another Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidate. Now, it is Criza Moreno. Sorry if did I say it right. Criza from Kamsur.
Mhm.
Okay, so that will be 4 p.m. tomorrow, 4 p.m. Philippine time. Please stay tuned with the announcement of ENP official on its Facebook page if it is a Zoom interview like this or a pure FB live. Okay? So stay tuned lang po. Basta sure po bukas, 4 p.m. we have Criza Moreno of Camarines or Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidate. Okay, so once again, thank you, Billy. Thank you to all our audience who's with us from the start till the end of this live interview. Again, we see here a queen in the making.
Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys soon. Please stay safe,
Yeah,
and
please
yeah,
stay safe, everyone.
bye.
Bye bye.